Hey guys, what's going on today? It is your boy SMITHBOI Reviews, and I am back, baby! The channel is up and running after so many years, and what a time to come back towards a brand new reaction video to the live action trailer of one of my favourite Disney films of all time, which is of course The Little Mermaid. So without no further ado, and I've been waiting a very long time to say this, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this! So here we are, guys, once again on the sofa, and well, here we are, like I say. We are here to, of course, experience the awesomeness of the brand new live action trailer of The Little Mermaid. Now, I will be honest with you guys, I'm a little bit skeptical because obviously we know we've had many live action Disney projects and some of them have been quite phenomenal, some of them haven't been quite so much in the way of bringing out the magic, pardon the pun. But either way, regardless, I'm going in with an open mind with this trailer and probably the movie as well. What am I probably going to be expecting? There's probably going to be things that I'm going to probably end up commenting on after watching. But either way, regardless, let's see what this trailer has got to offer. Under the sea.
All hands on deck! Abandon ship!
Very Parts of the Caribbean vibes. Ooh. Oh, I'm liking that siren voice. Very melodic. That Eric's looking very good, you know. I'm liking that. Liking the effects on Ariel.
You broke the rules. You went to the above world.
A man was drowning. I had to save him.
This obsession with humans.
Have it as
I
Triton?
want to know
Shit!
more about them.
He looks good.
Ariel, don't!
Flounder could have been better.
Child, I can help you. You can't live in that world unless you become a human yourself.
Melissa
Is that
McCarthy?
impossible?
Damn.
That's what I live for.
Okay. Beach pose.
Something about you seems different. I can't quite figure it out.
She got legs!
Oh no. Not Sebastian. They've done him dirty. Amazing voice though. I mean, the visual effects look great. Like, I'll say that now. Apart from Sebastian, but... Wow.
You're human. You're a mermaid.
That doesn't make us enemies.
Oh wow. The Little Mermaid. What's that? New lyrics by Lin-Manuel Miranda? Okay. Alright. Okay. And there you go, guys. That was my reaction to the live adaptation of the Little Mermaid trailer. Now, I will obviously say, as great as that trailer was, obviously we've got a few points we need to obviously bring across. First of all, visuals, the surroundings, like the places that obviously this movie's going to be set towards. Absolutely incredible, you know, absolutely brilliant. Obviously from where you see Eric's castle, obviously the ship that Eric obviously falls off when it crashes, and then obviously going into the more magical side of things, the water, the underwater universe, where obviously, you know, where you've got all these amazing sort of like visuals from the idea of you've got obviously Ariel's cave, you've got Ursula's lair, you've obviously got the kingdom itself where you've obviously got Triton, and literally it looks brilliant. It looks like somewhat similar to the animated side. Now obviously when it comes to the characters, however, that is where there's some things where it's a little bit off. We'll go into the obvious one. Sebastian. They've done him really bad. Like literally scraped under the barrel when it comes towards all this. Like obviously I know when it comes to the idea that it's a live film, but you've got to look at this character here from the animated series, well, from the movie series, because you know there's more than one. Having this and then compare it to what we saw on the trailer, it just doesn't connect well. And it's the same thing as well with Flounder as well. Like you've got, again, another version where you've got Flounder here, obviously, you know, pretty much the size of the Baldea beach ball, and looking quite adorable, and then comparing it to the trailer. It's just, yeah, again, the connection, it just doesn't bode well. I know it's a live film, and I know I'm probably talking a load of waffle when it comes to the idea of it being a live adaptation. It's not always going to be right. It's typical Disney, you know? It's going to be some stages where it's not going to be on point, you know? Now, we're talking on point related stuff. Obviously, we'll go into the main character, Ariel. I am gonna be honest, I was a little bit skeptical of the whole change up with the character change. Obviously, we've now got, obviously, coming from the animated side, we've obviously had Ariel as white, luscious red locks, to obviously now the live adaptation where we've obviously now got a different ethnicity. However, one thing I wasn't really a fan of, the dreadlocks. Just doesn't work well. Honestly, I would have probably loved it more if they still kept the sort of like red locks and everything, where it was very, very similar. Sorry, bit of a sore throat. But obviously going into the more better side of the characters, you've obviously got Eric, which looks really, really good. They've kind of made it pretty much near to close as on point. The actor that plays him in the movie looks really, really good. Definitely has that sort of like handsomeness towards how Eric portrays in the animated series, and I'm hoping that he pulls it well in the movie. I really do. As well as that, King Triton. Obviously, we have had the amazing opportunity of have here Bardem as King Triton, and I tell you what, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I mean, the character looks really good. I mean, I'm going to end up asking the question of how the hell did he end up having a daughter which has got a different sort of like ethnic side, but you know, I think everyone's probably going to end up asking that question. But honestly, looks really good. I mean, it's King Triton. You're going to end up having, he definitely brings out the sort of like acting of the way of, you know, tall, like powerful, mighty father. Obviously, how he is in the trailer is pretty much similar to what is the sort of like relationship chemistry in the animated movie. Now, of course, one thing we need to obviously talk about is Ursula. Now, with the idea, obviously, you know, the character, the Sea Witch, you know, the most scariest villain in this movie, especially when it comes to the animated side. I mean, I will say this now, I was terrified of Ursula in the animated series when I was little. I still technically am, because you know, she was so evil. She literally went into the way of obviously trying to help Ariel obviously try and, you know, fall in love with a human much more easier by obviously taking away the voice and obviously turning her into a human, but she did it with so much charisma. And obviously we've now got Melissa McCarthy in the live adaptation. Now, I haven't really seen Melissa McCarthy play a villain in any movie before, and obviously, don't get me wrong, I hope she plays it well, but I'm just hoping as well at the same time it's not going to be one of those things where it's going to be like a comedic side of a villain. I want that same experience as Ursula in the animated series with Melissa McCarthy, and you know, I'm going to go in with an open mind, and I just really hope that she plays it off well, okay? I don't want it to be sort of like the comedic side where it's just going to be a complete flop. But yes, obviously, that's the characters. Now, one thing that really got my curiosity is obviously the music. You know, the classic songs that we've heard from the soundtrack through the years. Obviously, we've heard in the trailer the live adaptation version of Part of Your World, singing it absolutely beautiful. I mean, what a voice! Like, you know, an absolutely wonderful voice. And I'm really hoping as well we can hear some of the other classics as well. Like, you know, we've got to hear Under the Sea. You know, as much as it's going to be a bit bad having to deal with a bad adaptation of Sebastian, with the idea that obviously the looks aren't great, but they got the Jamaican voice, I guess, and the same thing with Flounder, you know, kind of sort of like squeaky, sort of like kid-like. It was definitely similar to the animated films, what they've done with the voices. I will give Disney that. And I am hoping that we're going to end up hearing, obviously, two of my favourite songs of all time, which is of course Kiss the Girl and obviously Under the Sea. I mean, we've got to hear Under the Sea. It's Little Mermaid, and it's just not that sort of movie without hearing it. And I really hope they do. I mean, seeing some of the scenes on the trailer definitely looks like some of the songs should definitely fit in there. And yeah, I hope it is definitely true. But let's talk about the new lyrics, the new stuff, especially with the magician that it is, Lin-Manuel Miranda. Now, obviously, we know him as probably the most amazing guy of all time, courtesy of obviously, you know, going from Hamilton, obviously going from like obviously Disney movies like obviously Mary Poppins Returns, played a really great character, and obviously wrote the music. Same thing again when it comes to the animated side, like, you know, with Moana and Encanto, wrote those. Absolutely love the soundtrack for those. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he brings towards this movie. You know, I really am, and I hope it goes really well when it comes to fitting it in. So yeah, that's literally what I'm generally looking forward to, and I will look forward to hearing the soundtrack, because something tells me that'll probably come out way before the movie's even released. Now, of course, we know that it comes out in May, so we've got a couple of months until it gets released. Now, am I thinking that it's worthy of obviously the idea of it being a movie best for the cinema, or do I think it's best just to go towards Disney Plus like they've done with a few other movies? I generally think it's the latter, with the idea of obviously it should just go to TV, like on Disney Plus. But you never know, it could go well, especially with the box office, and you know, it could go into that moment where it could do better than some of the films that we've had in the past, and it just doesn't work, or it works. But it's just good to have an open mind about it. But yeah, that's my opinion. So yeah, anyway, that's what I think of the film, of the trailer in general. If you guys have any comments that you want to obviously say about the trailer and also the video as well, please don't forget to obviously put in the comment section down below obviously what you think of the video and the trailer. If you guys want to obviously watch the trailer without me badgering on about it all, feel free to. I will put the link in the description box below. Hopefully when it comes to the idea, it doesn't get copyrighted. And also, if you guys are obviously new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe, and also please don't forget to also press that amazing bell for new content when it comes to notifications. And also, most importantly, please don't forget to like and also share this video so everyone else can enjoy it as well. And all I can say is, guys, it's good to be back in the YouTube community. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care of yourselves, and peace.